Today I want to show you how to conduct a inspection, right, on your tires. Right, so I have a tire here that is removed from a motor vehicle. Right, so we're going to inspect it. So what do you inspect your tires for? Right, so you're looking for like for abnormal tire wear. So let's say for example, you're inspecting your tires and you see where the middle section here, right, of your tire is eaten off or worn down, right? That would be an indicator that this tire would have been overinflated, right? That would be a result of overinflation. If both shoulders of your tire are worn out, right, that would be an indicator that the tire is underinflated, right? So let's say, for example, again, remember that tire there, right? If you look at this tire here, we are seeing some abnormal tire wear on this tire. If you look right here, we are seeing where the shoulder here, right? The inner shoulder of this tire here, right? We have some abnormal tire wear on it right here. So this could be as a result of excessive toe in. So you can see it is the inside shoulder, right, of this tire is eaten off, right? So it could be as a result of excessive toe in. So the vehicle that this tire was removed from needs the steering and suspension components to be checked, right? So let's say, for example, again, the outside shoulder, right? The outside shoulder of the tire is eaten off. That could be as a result of toe out, right? Excessive toe out. So let's say the entire half of the tire, right? So this section here is eaten off, right, or worn down. It could be a result of a camber issue, right? If it is the outside half of the tire, it could be positive camber, or if it is the inside half of the tire, it is negative camber, right? If you are seeing like bald spots on the tire, let's say you have a bald spot here, a bald spot there, or a bald spot here, it could be as a result of the tire needs balancing. Okay. You also want to like drag your hand, right, on the tire here. It should feel a little bit smooth. If you're feeling like jagged edges or whatever, that is called feathering. And that could also be as a result of toe issues. Right? So we need to get our vehicle aligned to get the steering and suspension components checked. Right? So next, what I want to show you, right, next is how to check your tire pressure. Checking your tire pressure is very important as it relates to fuel economy and also as it relates to the life of your tires. Right? So your tire pressure can be checked with your digital tire pressure gauge, or better yet, if you don't have the digital one, you could use the analog one here. Right? As a general rule of thumb, right, we should want something there about 32-35 psi. But if you're in doubt as to the amount of air pressure that should be in your tire, you look at the door jam, right? The driver's side door jam right there. You open the driver door, there's a sticker on that door jam right there. So you look at that sticker. That sticker would give you information as it relates to the size of the tire that should be on your motor vehicle and the required air pressure that should be on your motor vehicle. So I'm going to demonstrate how to check the air pressure now using your analog pressure gauge. So you locate where the valve stem is. So you push it on the valve stem like so, right? And you would read it from the bottom up. So if you look at this here now, we are seeing something in the region of about 33 psi, right? If there's too much air pressure in your tire, right, you can use this section here of this tire pressure gauge here to release some of the pressure, just like so, right? This section right here. All right. Very important point that I want to leave with you guys is that the air pressure, when you are putting in air pressure in your tires, right, it should be done when the time is cool, not when the tire is hot, right, or when the time is hot, right? So preferably like early mornings or late evenings when the motor vehicle is non-operational, right? You want to administer your pressure, your air pressure into your tire, because if you should administer the air pressure in the tire when the time is hot, or if the motor vehicle has just completed a journey, the you'll have inaccurate air pressure, because what happens when the tire is heated, the air that is inside of it will expand, right, and you get an inaccurate reading. Alright, so we're just going to show you now with the digital pressure gauge. So you turn on your gauge, right, or you can select between kPa or PSI. Alright, so our gauges can measure, this gauge can measure in both PSI or kPa. So we're now selected for the PSI reading here. Alright, so you just install it just like how we did that one there. Alright, so let's check this again. Alright, so we are about 32.5 psi right here, as you can see, right? Alright, 32.5 psi. Alright, so what I'm about to show you now is how to measure the tread depth, alright, on your tire. Alright, so this tool here, it has a tread depth gauge on it. Alright, so we just select the area, alright, for us to measure the tread depth. Alright, so the beauty about this tool, right, is that if your tread depth is below specifications or whatever, it will give you the indicator on the tool. So you would see a sticky or a tick or a X or a caution sign. So X would mean that your tread depth is too low. The tick would be that your tread depth is fine. The yellow exclamation sign, right, would be that your tread depth, right, is about in between the good and the bad. Also on the tire, we have what we call the wear bars, right? So these wear bars, so customers or the driver of the motor vehicle can use these wear bars to check the tread depth. So if your treads are worn all the way down to where the wear bars are showing, right, not in a groove anymore, so the treads are worn all the way down to where the treads are in alignment with your wear bars, right, that would be an indicator that your tire, right, is worn down and needs replacing. Alright, so to use this tool here now, let's just turn it back on. Alright, so extend out right like that, and we do something like this. Alright, and here we have, it's saying that where we measured here is actually good. So we're seeing 532, right, of an inch. So it is giving us the reading in fractions of an inch. We can also select the millimeter reading on it also. Right, so we'll check various areas on the tire. Right, so we'll check right here and see we are in the yellow right here. Right, so that is cause for concern here. Right, so you check various areas along the tire. Right, so here's a little bit rubbed down. We come here again. Right. Alright, students, so that is how you do an inspection on your tire, right?